All right, Ray's Repair Zone. We're changing oil on a 2011 Ford Fiesta. I jacked it up. You can see I jacked over there. Put the jack stands on the frame where the A-arm, lower A-arm is on both sides. And I'm underneath. There is the engine oil drain plug, 13 millimeters. And on the other side by that's an engine oil cooler that we're looking at. Then there's the engine oil filter. All right, I'm gonna take this plug out, drain the oil. Then I'll move the pail underneath this filter, because I'm sure oil will come out of it. Let it drain, change the filter, put it all back together, go on top, and we'll put oil in it. Draining out the lifeblood of the engine. If you don't have that oil, she ain't gonna last. We're taking this little filter off, and she's tight, boy. This one here, somebody didn't want it to come off. Okay, now the oil's gonna come all over the place, so there, it's gonna start dripping. Find out where it's gonna hit. There we go. Nice, eh? Design that one good. I'll let that drain out a bit. Well, they designed it pretty good. It's not going onto the hoses. There, now we got the little filter off. And make sure that this ring, this O-ring, came with the filter, because sometimes it'll stick on the engine, and if you don't notice that, you put your new filter on and you have two O-rings and one shits out, and then you got nothing but problems, and you got an oil leak. So now I dip my finger in the old oil, and I'll lubricate that O-ring, the sealing gasket, I guess, and I'll put it back on hand tight, if I can get under there again. And there's a little hollow pickup tube there that you screw it onto. And hold your tongue just right, just to get the threads to line up here. There it goes. And then they say once it touches, like right now it's touching, and then 3/4 of a turn. I'm putting a Fram PH3614 on it. Some people don't like Frams. They've been working good for me for a long time. Just putting it on by hand. You don't want to tighten it up with a wrench, otherwise it'll probably never come off. There we go. Now I'm going to wipe off all the mess here. And then we go up top and put some oil in. Actually, I don't know how much oil this thing takes, the capacity, but we'll find out, I guess. Okay, now we go up on top. Now we're going to put oil in it. Check the book. 4 liters of engine oil, 520. Here's your oil fill right here. Take that out. Put in a filter or a funnel. If you think your aim is good, you can go without a funnel, but I use a funnel. Okay, now this is, how much is in here? 4.73 liters. And liters and quarts here. So 4.73 is there. And we need 4 liters, so we'll pour the oil until we get down to about here. Then we'll start the engine, check, let it go through the system and fill the filter and shut it off. Then we'll let it off the jacks and check the oil and top it up as needed. So now we'll pour this in, and watch this, I'll even miss the funnel. I guess I won't. Ooh. Yeah, and before you do this, don't forget to put the, no, I guess we're not there yet. We got to get down to about here. Don't forget to put the drain plug in. A little more. Well, I'd say we're pretty close, so what we'll do is just a little, another splash, 2 splashes. Yep, I think we're pretty close there. We'll take the filter funnel, put it in there so it doesn't drip all over the place. Now we're going to let the car down. Start it, let the car down, and check the oil after. Okay, now we'll start the vehicle, and your engine light will come on, then it goes off. Just let it run for a little bit. Also, we have the engine oil change service. We'll have to fix that too. We'll have to reset that. Right now that you had it running for a little while, get the oil circulating around, and you just check for oil leaks. You don't want to have an oil leak when you first change your oil. Check your drain plug and check your filter, and this one is good. Now we're going to let it off the stands. You press the brake and the gas pedal and hold it for 20 seconds. and it'll go off. Now I let it sit for a while, engine off. Now I'm going to check the oil and see, and the oil is down here. It's a little yellow dipstick, and we'll wipe this off again, and it should be up to this. There's two lines here. It should be up to this line. Wipe off the dipstick, put it back in, make sure it's all the way to the bottom. Lift it up again, and where is our oil? Yep, it's almost right there. So we could just put it, we could probably put a little, it's hard to tell because that oil's so clean. We'll do it again. And here I'll show you a trick how we, if you can't see the level of the oil on a dipstick, here's a little trick. You got a clean rag. No, we can't really see the level there because it's so clean. We're gonna take this, we're gonna put it right on there. Just roll it over, and you can see where the, right there. So that was almost full. So we're doing pretty good. Just add a little tiny bit more and it's fine. Actually, it won't hurt the way it is right now, but we could top it up. So that's it for changing oil on a Fiesta. Now I'm gonna go have a siesta. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. After I check the oil, I usually put on little information of when I change the oil, what kind of oil, and the kilometers, and the volume for next time. I also put on there oil drain plug would be 13 millimeter. I'll do that right away, just so when you open the hood, you have all the information that you need.